Let's get Christmassy. That wasn't good. But that's all right. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. I know it's been a little bit since we've put one of these darn things out, but we've, I don't know about you guys, but it's been holiday season. Holiday season. And we have been hanging out with families, hanging out with people, not hanging out with you guys. So you guys can kind of just deal with it for now.
We're sorry about that. Thanksgiving happened, and unfortunately, we couldn't spend Thanksgiving with you.
I know. And it's a little sad, but it's also fine because okay, listen. All right. So I don't know about you, but when Thanksgiving happens, I'm stuffing my face. I'm not listening to podcasts.
The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning on Thanksgiving Day is I start watching nostalgic podcasts.
That's the first thing you do?
First thing.
What time are we talking here, though?
This is 5 a.m.
Okay, who wakes up at 5 a.m. on Thanksgiving and thinks, you know what, this is the right time to wake up?
Well, you have to shift your wake up with when dinner, like dinner is early on Thanksgiving, right?
Like 3?
Yeah. That's early dinner.
Yeah, but you do. So the
shift.
pro move is to sleep until 2:30.
Yeah.
Leave, and then you're hungry because now it's Thanksgiving breakfast.
Oh.
You feel me?
All right.
And you bring leftovers home for Thanksgiving afternoon.
Oh, okay.
Then you get Thanksgiving twice for the price of one or 0. I don't know. Depends on who cooks the food.
True.
I get to go to my family house, so.
Yeah, I go to my aunt's house, but yeah, I don't wake up at 5 a.m. No.
That's probably a solid choice.
Yeah, I wake up when my daughter wakes up, though.
Oh,
That's
which
it.
still isn't too bad.
Yeah, no.
Could
I
be
think
worse.
It was probably like 7:30 or 8, so really nice, actually. Not bad.
Yeah, well, welcome back after the nice holidays that we had, which we're still going through. I mean, it's not going to be when this comes out, it's not going to be Christmas yet. I think
Right.
we're going to have one coming out
On Christmas Day.
post Christmas Day. On Christmas Day?
Well, Christmas Day is a Monday, so.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
And it lands on when we deliver, so. So the first thing that you guys do when you wake up on Christmas morning, fuck your presents.
You got it.
Podcast.
Just freaking podcast. I'm going to splice this out, and we're going to put it towards the beginning because if I keep, for one, I didn't say the line.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not great at this. I took too much time off.
Isn't this the beginning, though?
A little bit, but we're already 27 minutes in. Maybe not. I'm bad with time. But I guess welcome to the Nostalgia Podcast where you can relive your fondest memories. And there we go.
Nice.
See, as easy as that.
Nailed it.
And while reliving your fondest memories, you can also go over to our YouTube channel that's listed below and go subscribe. It's literally free and helps us out a ton. I mean, if there's one thing you can do for the podcast to keep us going, it's going there, following, and liking the episode. Because then you can see our beautiful faces, too.
Oh, yeah.
Because when you're listening, yeah, we have super nice voices.
Oh, silky smooth.
Like, just gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
But there's nothing better than a silky smooth voice and a silky smooth face. I don't know if my not really. I mean, we both have beards. I feel like that's not really
smooth.
silky. Yeah, but that's neither here nor there.
It feels like running your fingers through steel wool.
Duh. Jeez. I clean my steel pans with it. Jeez. Okay, well, today we're going to be talking, as you probably saw from the episode title, or if I guess you just continue listening from the last one, welcome back. But today...
It didn't feel like a break to you if you've been binging them.
Exactly. That's the cool thing about it. You can kind of go to the ones you're interested in and listen to it. I'm hoping a lot of people are going to be interested in this one because so many people had these because they were the quote-unquote affordable stuff. I haven't even said what it is yet.
Yeah.
We're building to it.
Stuff.
Just little by little.
Getting
little
there.
Inch by inch. But we're going to be talking about the one, the only Nintendo. Not just every Nintendo, though.
Not just.
As the mothers would say. We're talking about the Nintendo home consoles. So, that is not handheld. So, those Game Boys and DSs and all those, out
Hold
the
your
window for
horses.
today. Yeah, well, we're getting there. We're getting there. So, don't worry. Don't worry about it. There'll be another episode, but this is specifically the home consoles. And we're going to be talking about different memories we have, which we're probably going to share with you guys because so many people had like similar stuff happen with Nintendo consoles, which is awesome. And there's a couple little tidbits about what we used to do with those consoles. Just like every other episode, though, we don't start with the main topic. We can't do that. We need to kind of get in the groove and kind of get.
Yeah, we got to introduce the guests first.
Sure do. And start. He hasn't said a goddamn word.
Yeah, fucing useless.
Like, I don't even know why he brought him, but we'll get in there. I'd like to introduce Spary. Spary is a good friend of ours. We met him over Thanksgiving. You'll never guess where we met him. This is crazy. Any guesses? No, not a single. I didn't hear a single one from the recording device. But we met him at a bowling alley.
Yeah.
It
was actually, it was like a combination bowling alley and batting cage.
Weird, right?
I know.
Never seen it. It's like a pitching machine. You hit it into a bunch of pins. I don't know.
Well, I just meant that it was the same facility and they had bowling alleys and batting cages.
Not the same device?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Not, yeah. Although, that'd be fun.
$1 million idea.
That is $1 million
right
idea.
there.
There it is.
What would it be called? Baseling? No, that's not good. Bowling ball. I love it.
Love it.
But yes, this is Spary McStrike. He is our guest this week. He actually grew up with Nintendo devices, so he's got a lot to say on them, and we'll hear from him later. But first, you know what we got to do?
What we got to do, huh?
So first things first, we got to play a game. Mm-hmm. Anyone who's watched this knows the game. This game is something we like in the biz. We call Guess That Sound. Nailed it. And I remembered to pull up the volume this time. But welcome to Guess That Sound, a new segment that is not so very new, where Becky is going to play a sound and I'm going to guess it, which is different than before because it's always been the other way around.
That's the new part.
But Barry over here, Spary, I'll get that right one of these times. Spary,
will help you.
Refuses to answer. No, he just doesn't want to answer. He'll help, but he doesn't want to answer.
Okay.
So just to make it fair, afterwards, I'm going to play a sound for Becky. So it's a twofer.
Yeah.
We're going to get two Guess That Sounds for the price of one. Pretty sweet.
It is pretty sweet.
So the way that's going to work, I don't exactly know even a little bit as to what I'm guessing at. So what are we doing for points here?
So, I mean, points is going to basically... Well,
what are we talking here?
Okay, so...
Song, we talking...
This weird? Is... man, see, I don't know how many hints I want to give you because it might be kind of obvious. I mean, I think it's going to be an easy one. Like, very easy.
So there's only one thing I need to guess?
Yeah.
Okay, then we don't need to worry about it. Then one thing to guess, which means the first one's going to be worth, that's 6 points.
Yeah.
And if I don't get it, play a little more, I get 3 points. I can do this. And if I don't get it after that one, it's 1 point. And then after 1 point, we take me to the back and...
Lead pipe
to the knee. Yep.
All right.
That's the rules. I don't make them up.
Neato, gang.
So whenever you're ready, the volume is up.
Okay. Let me connect here with my...
Are you not connected?
Tablet device. No, I disconnected it too.
How dare you?
Okay, here we go.
All right, I see you connected. Ready?
Yep.
I'm ready.
So it's starting now. There's a little delay.
Okay. What did I just listen to?
You don't know.
I thought
what
you said be easy.
I thought.
Can you replay it?
Yeah. Yeah, I can replay that.
Because whew.
Oh, okay. So I thought it was gonna be, if it's not easy, then we can break up the points in other things because then I can give you the hint that if it's not an obvious thing already.
Well, how about I'll guess once.
Okay.
As to what it is, and then.
Oh, sorry.
So all I'm picturing is the intro to a TV show. But this is what's throwing me off, like the spaceship sound. Is it so?
Don't put a lot of stock in the spaceship sound. That's just a weird buildup.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So my mind keeps going to a TV show, and I don't know why. It's like something I would see on Nickelodeon. Is where I'd go for, because Nickelodeon has those weird freaking intros to their live action shows. So with this being Nickelodeon live action show, is it the? No, it's not though. Let's say All That, but the beginning of All That is just like dancing and stuff, and it's a boppy beat. What had spray paint? And then comes in with a funky beat.
Yeah.
Boom,
So
boom, boom, boom.
yeah. So all right. So we'll without you guessing, because I thought this was going to be super easy.
No,
We'll redistribute the points. It's from a game.
Oh,
So it's from a game, and so then with the point distribution, you can get 3 points if you can get the game.
okay.
And another 3 points for the first console it was released on.
Okay, then play it one more time. Now
Okay.
that I know that it's a game.
All right.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. This is a good one.
So I feel like this is something I never played, and that's why it's not like ringing in my head. So one thing that I know would be easy for someone who had played the game, kind of relaying it to the Nintendo console. My guess would be the N64 and 007.
No.
Neither?
No.
Oh God.
Neither.
All right. Okay. Really, if that's the case, then like, because I'm trying to think, like the games that came out for the NES and the Super Nintendo didn't have those kind of intros.
Right.
That was a later gen thing. That was N64, like 100% that time frame. So it had to be the N64 or the Wii. So it's got to be the Wii since it's not the N64.
Well, we're also, I mean, just so that you don't dig yourself into a hole, I'm not necessarily doing just Nintendo stuff.
Okay,
either.
gotcha.
Just
Gotcha,
general
gotcha.
games.
That was just me thinking,
Yeah.
because of the episode. But yeah, why don't you play a little bit more?
All right. We'll play some more.
What a good one. That didn't help at all.
It's basically just a beat. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I?
Oh man. Yeah, you must not have played this game.
Which is so weird. Like, what would be that like funky beat? Okay, now let's try and narrow it down based on what I know you have played in the past, because I feel like that's a really good way to do it too. So, you were not a big PlayStation person. You were more of an Xbox person. Always have been.
That's not true.
What? I thought you had the original Xbox and the 360.
Mm-mm. No, I had the PlayStation and the PlayStation 2 actually. I didn't become Xbox until 1.
Really? I don't know you. Who are you? I'm freaking Spary over here not helping a bit.
Jesus.
Gosh. I honestly don't know. I don't even know that I've played this game, because a lot of game intros stick in my head because you restart and you play it and blah, blah, blah,
Right.
blah.
Yep.
And
And this is a popular one.
really?
Very popular, yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to go with another guess here since I have to get one anyway.
I
I'm
was say,
gonna
do you
go-
want to hear it again from the beginning? Or
I don't think it's going to help. I remember this intro over and over again, but like maybe it was like Tony Hawk Pro Skater like 1 for the PS1.
Is that your guess?
Yeah, that's my guess.
No and no.
What the heck? I don't get. Is there anything that's going to play in the next couple seconds of this that's going to give any part away?
That's a good question, actually. I didn't get this far.
Okay.
And when I listened to it. So, just... I don't think so.
There's got to be people screaming through the screen.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you an idiot? Like, I have nothing. Like,
here, let me pull up something else.
because, like, I'm trying to base it off of games that you would have played, but nothing was funky like that back then. Because if that was, I'm guessing it was the intro into the main title sequence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's what it sounds like. And, like, the spray paint made me think of Tony Hawk.
Yeah, so the spray paint part is actually, that is the intro of doing the logo of the game, the designer, like the publisher of the game. And then it goes into title sequence with the song. Like, that's what the build-up is.
Yeah.
Does this sound familiar?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Oh, my God. Really? So here's the thing. No. I don't. The only reason I know that part is this is absolutely hilarious. There was someone put a meme in our business chat for the Pokemon stuff.
Yeah.
Of one of our players, and here we go again with that person's face. And oh my God, it's so. I mean, I still don't know which one it was. So it'd be okay. So you said it wasn't the PS1, which means it had to be the PS2, since they didn't come out for any other systems. I'm gonna go with the PS2 and GTA Vice City. Is it 3?
No, it's not Vice City either.
Is it San Andreas?
It is.
Is it really?
Yep.
Is it PS2 though?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Hey!
I'm pretty sure it's PS2.
Wow.
Because it definitely didn't come out for the PS1. Because Vice City was even for the PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Is what it debuted.
I think
with,
Vice City was PS2 as well, right?
3 definitely was. I'm pretty sure Vice City was too. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Actually, the PlayStation 1's Grand Theft Auto games,
The
I'm
above.
actually pretty for Birdview. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
You never played San Andreas?
interestingly, I never played San Andreas ever. Yeah.
Wow.
Never played the
Okay.
game.
Well,
But I did play Vice City in 3 at very, very small increments. So,
Okay.
And it's funny that you pick this time of year is because this is the time of year I would have played it, because I had an older cousin who had a PlayStation and would get these games. So on Christmas and stuff, we'd go and play them.
Oh,
But
okay.
I have so many cousins and we'd all want to play. We'd get like 5 minutes at a time.
Oh, wow.
So you would go do something and just, because in those games you would die so easy.
Oh, you could. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially if you're playing it not on story mode and you're just trying to like dick around.
That's all we did.
Yeah. You're just
Yeah.
like murdering people, running people over. And then the cops are like,
Yeah. 1 star, get them, boys.
yeah.
Yeah. That was a good one, though. That was good.
I thought that was going to be really easy because that's such a popular, like that is like almost
Yeah.
the de facto like Grand Theft Auto nostalgia game. That's not like
Really?
Grand Theft Auto 5 because Grand Theft Auto 5 just been the game forever. And
Did you watch the 6 trailer?
I didn't actually.
Oh, really? I thought that's why you would have picked that.
Nope.
That's hilarious.
I do know that 6 is like it got like leaked. Like there were things that were leaked about 6. And
Oh, they put out an actual trailer.
did they? Okay.
Yeah, and it's hilarious because apparently they pulled from a bunch of stuff that happened in Florida.
Oh, really?
Like almost exact. There's a video of it. It's hilarious.
Oh,
I
that's funny.
encourage anybody to go watch it because it's great. That was really good.
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean the beat. If you've played San Andreas, that beat is distinctive. Like you know it.
Yeah.
So
Which would make sense in like the
that's the Rockstar logo being spray painted.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to think of other games that would have that like spray paint. Because let's face it, spray paint was
Tony
edgy.
Hawk is a good guess for the spray paint part.
Yeah, because didn't it? I think it did have it.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
I remember
pretty sure.
in Tony Hawk's Underground, you could actually tag. You could create your
Oh
own.
my God,
Do you remember that?
Sure could.
Yeah, you could create your own tag, and then you can just spray paint it wherever the fuck you wanted.
Yeah, that was. You used to be able to do a lot with those.
Yeah.
It was kind of like I don't know if you ever played any of the Call of Duties.
No, I wasn't a big Call of Duty person.
So
but
you used to be able to create your own tag. along the same lines, your icon there,
Mm-hmm.
but you would have to use shapes. They gave you a bunch of shapes, but people got so creative with them, they would make like artwork.
Oh,
It's beautiful. I remember mine was like a really nice detailed Sonic.
oh, really?
Yeah, it was really cool.
Because like you
Yeah.
just like overlap shapes and
Exactly. You
Yeah,
can change the color, and then you just
that's cool.
because I mean that's all things are. Nice. Well, congratulations, you beat me in this case, but
All right.
this one. So what I want to know for this, and this is kind of what I do my research first. All right.
All right.
Not really, because I'm going to do the research right now. Because I'm just curious. So
we'll do it live.
It is a specific scene from a TV show.
Oh God.
Yep. It's good.
Okay.
You're going to have to guess the TV show and the year it came out.
And the episode or the show came
The
out?
show.
Oh my God. You know I'm bad with years. All right.
That's the reason I'm doing it. I'm getting
Sparry.
you back.
Sparry, this is all you,
It's
bro.
all him.
This is all you, bro.
All right. So I got the year it came out. Wow, that ran for a long time. That probably gives some away. But okay. All right. You ready?
And I'm bad with TV, so
That's true.
This is
Yeah.
I guess I'm ready. Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Here is mine.
Stu, what are you doing?
Making chocolate pudding.
It's 4 o'clock and
That's Rugrats.
Well, keep going. There's more.
Yep, there's Rugrats. Oh my God, when did Rugrats come out? That was such. I don't know if Rugrats.
I'm surprised you know that scene, actually.
I think that's the scene where he says something like, "Because I lost control of my life" or something, right? Oh man, yeah, no, definitely Rugrats, which was on Nickelodeon and, or actually, Nick Jr.
No.
Or
it
was it?
Nickelodeon.
Oh, it was before Nick
It was
Jr.
originally Nickelodeon.
Okay.
And I don't think it was ever on Nick Jr., actually.
Wow.
Yeah. It was specifically on
Okay.
Nickelodeon.
Oh man, in year.
Year it came out. Which I think this may have been in like the first season.
What's like the range I get? What's the
1? No. I'm just kidding. Jeez. Holy
you
cow.
gotta get it exact.
No, I'll give you 2 up, 2 down.
2 up, 2 down. Okay.
Yep. Because you suck at these usually.
Oh my God, I'm so bad at it. Okay. I'm gonna go with Nickelodeon 1994.
1994.
Yes.
All right, Rugrats in 1994. That is not the drum roll. There it is. And you got 1 out of the 2. So that's 3 points. It is Rugrats.
Yeah.
Did not come out in 94, 93, 92, or 95, or 96.
Damn.
How crazy is that?
That is insane. Okay, so then I'm gonna go.
Why on earth are you making chocolate pudding?
Because I've lost control of my life.
It's so good. Because you have to think about it. You realize Dee and Stu are probably our age.
Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say that's like it's like with like when I had my daughter, like up at random hours in the night.
Yeah, because I've lost control of my life.
Okay, so it wasn't 94, 93, 92. Okay, so I'll go to give a good range. I'll do 89,
89.
which would include 90 and 91.
I'm not going to do the drum roll again. You got that already once. That is correct.
Okay. So what year was it?
91.
91. Oh, you know
How
what's
great
funny?
is that?
I was gonna do 93, my birth year, and I would have gotten
it. Yeah.
Man,
Do you know how long it ran?
no, I mean it must have been a long time.
2004.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it was.
13 years.
I loved Rugrats.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
Fun fact, the writers were really big Doctor Who fans.
Oh, really?
And Tommy is very much based off of Doctors.
Oh,
He has a screwdriver,
Yeah.
and in several episodes, you can see the stuffed animal of a Dalek.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep. Fun little.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of PlayStation games, I had the Rugrats, The Search for Reptar on PlayStation 1.
Did you?
Yeah. I loved that game.
I like the Rugrats in Paris one.
Oh, yeah. I never played that one.
So I didn't know I played it until I have one of those handheld emulators,
Yeah.
and it came on there, and I was like, Rugrats. Let me just and it, like unlocked like the wrinkly parts of my brain in the back.
Yeah. They started wrinkling up.
It's time, boys.
Finally, our time to shine. That core memory's been locked back there forever.
Right, I can barely remember things that happened yesterday, but
Yeah.
Rugrats game I probably played like twice.
Oh
Come
man.
on, bring it on.
Yep. Like, yeah, I memorized the whole game.
Man, I suck at these. One day I'll get better at them, I swear.
Well, it's like a weird balance because like mine was really easy if you played San Andreas, but if you hadn't, it's like impossible.
Yeah, right?
So it's like it's a really, you know,
Yeah,
you got to walk
and
the tightrope.
I think if you did Vice City, I would have been able to get it.
Yeah.
Even GTA 3, I probably wouldn't get it, but I didn't play. So my parents didn't like those games, so they didn't buy them for us.
Yeah.
And I didn't have money back then to spend on
Right.
games. I was a wee old little baby. Wasn't
Yeah.
a baby, but
It's kind of funny because like my parents, they didn't really know anything about video games, but then like they would buy video games a lot of the times like secondhand from like friends of family
Sure,
or
yeah.
whatever, right? And so like it would just come with a bunch of games, and then Grand Theft Auto would be in the midst.
Yeah.
you know, and then like
no. Sly
yeah,
dogs.
and so we could play like because I played Grand Theft Auto 3, I had that. And
Did you use the cheat where you could face the tank backwards and fire and
fly over to get to the other parts of the city that are locked? Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Sure did.
Oh yeah.
And then I remember I was cruising in a tank doing that same exact thing. And then the only thing that stopped me was a light pole. Like just boom, because those were just, they didn't have braking physics. They were just boom.
Yeah.
And it was just, light pole stopped a
different
tank
time.
that day. Yeah.
Different time in gaming.
It was good.
Gaming, though.
Gaming.
What a great segue to our sponsor. Not our sponsor. Our sponsor.
Raid Shadow Legends. No.
Raid Shadow Legends. If you're listening to this,
No, fuck that. Raid Shadow Legends probably sucks.
have you ever played it?
No.
It's actually pretty good.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
This sounds like an advertisement.
So if
Did you
there's-
get paid for this?
I have never played it.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was just gonna continue it into a little advertisement for them.
Okay. yeah.
So if they do watch this, it's kind of like G Fuel.
That's it. We're
Anyway.
really just scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Speaking of video games, that's a great segue to our main topic, Nintendo.
Nintendo.
So if we look up here on our nice little board, which I believe you also have in front of you, we have the Nintendo home consoles.
Indeed.
We're not talking about handheld because that's its own thing. And unfortunately, as you will see as we talk about this, I didn't really have any of these. I had a lot of friends, and they all had different ones. I was not one of those people. I had handhelds, and I had PlayStations, and that was it. I didn't have any of the Nintendo stuff until the Wii came out. And I'll talk about that when we get there because the Wii is nostalgic because it has been out for so long.
Would you say 17 years?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep. It's almost a legal adult.
Oh, God. It can almost buy cigarettes.
But we'll go ahead and start things off here, not with the color TV game.
Dude, yeah. So it's kind of funny because when we were talking earlier, I was like, man, because I was thinking that the NES was the first home console that they made.
Yeah.
And that is not the case. They came out with a color TV game. And what does that say it had on it? Racing,
Oh, God.
Pong, tennis, hockey, volleyball. Oh, man, there's different editions of it that were released.
Oh, yeah, with different, more games.
Yeah.
15 variations of Pong.
Wow.
What? All right, anyway.
Interesting.
That was like 77 to 80, which is what?
Well, 13 years before I was born.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's long time.
Yeah.
13 years.
My parents didn't. Yeah, I was born in 93.
Yeah. I forget about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll start here with the NES. While it is still
Indeed.
before our time,
It is still before our
The-
time. However,
83 to 85.
yeah.
Um,
I had an NES.
Did you?
I did. Yep. I grew up with an NES because for some reason my mom had one. She actually, my mom, it's funny because I mentioned earlier that my parents didn't really know much about video games,
Mhm.
except the NES was the one game console that like my mom actually played a couple games on. Like
Really?
she liked the original Zelda.
Uh-huh. I
Uh,
mean, that's a bad take anyway, but continue.
You can go to hell. For its
It's a
time,
bad game for bad people.
it aged poorly. It was a good time. It was a good game for its time. And she liked a game called Exevious, which was
Xevious.
Exevious was a like you're a fighter plane, and it's kind of like a scrolling, like a bullet hell plane fighter game. It's kind of like that.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah. And she liked that game too. And so she like occasionally played. So like she had an NES before I was born, and then we just kept it. I still have it.
Really?
Actually, yes. I still have that NES in a bin in my attic currently.
Worth noting too, I have a copy of every single one of these we're going to be talking about now, including the Wii U that we are going to stop at. It's
Are we going to talk about the Wii U? I don't think
no.
we're going to talk.
I think we're going to stop before it.
Okay.
Even though, yeah, it still came out. What? What was it? 10 years ago? More than that. But yes,
That's crazy.
So looking at a couple of these games for the NES, never played the original Metroid.
I haven't either now.
Mighty Final Fight.
Don't even know what that is.
No idea.
Oh,
Battletoads.
Battletoads, man.
So
I've seen
heard
some. Yeah.
and seen,
Yeah.
but I've never played.
I used to watch this YouTube series that I think was by Cinemassacre. That was the Angry Video Game Nerd, and he would like do these reviews of these games, like old games like this, and yeah, I heard that Battletoads is like not good. Yeah, it's not forgiving. It's not. It doesn't make sense. Like you'll die in ways that don't actually make sense to
These
no
aren't
fault of your
top.
own.
These are. Oh my god, this is like top 50. Wait, I'm confused. Hold on. Oh yeah. Let's go to the actual top 10. Here we go. Tetris. Tetris. Never played on the NES, obviously.
Neither did I.
Not really. I know there's a lot of people who can competitively play it still.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
a very competitive game.
on the NES, like competitive on the NES, or just in
Some
general.
people can play it on the NES. Those are speed runs though.
How do you speed run Tetris?
It's a game.
Are there like glitches and stuff?
No, there's levels and stuff, and you literally have to play it as fast as possible.
Oh, okay. So you just have to. Okay.
Yep. Super Mario Bros.
How is that only
So-
number 9? What is the
I
rest
don't
of this
know.
list going to be?
I don't know.
My lord. Of course.
so-
Super Mario Bros.
We had a couple family friends that we would go to their house random times of the year, birthday parties sometimes, and just like to go hang out.
Yeah.
Our families are really close and stuff, and we rode snowmobiles and stuff together. But when we went to their house, they didn't have any kids that were my age and my brother's age. So instead, we would just play their NES and Super Nintendo. And this was one of the games we played nonstop
Oh, Super Mario Bros. Is so good.
because it was 2-player.
Oh, yeah.
Or,
I don't remember how
no, no.
two-player was on
Maybe this wasn't the 2-player. No. This wasn't the 2-player. It was
Did you
Super
play
Mario
3?
Bros. 3.
3, yeah.
Was the one. Okay, which is probably down on this list. Yeah. not
Oh,
this
yeah,
one.
that probably is very... Yeah,
We
that's-
played this one too, but it wasn't nearly as much.
yeah. I remember the... for Super Mario Bros. Because this was the game that I had with the combined cartridge with Duck Hunt.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of just it by itself. But I remember like Super Mario Bros. There were like the little tricks and stuff about like going into the pipe zone where you could fast forward like 10 levels or some shit. And then like I would always do that as a kid because I'm like, yeah, getting further ahead. And then I would just get stomped in the whatever level I could get to because it was too hard for me. And I was like, why do I keep doing this to myself?
What's really cool is watching speedruns for this game.
Oh, yeah.
Because that spot where you can warp, where you go up and then down,
Yeah.
there's a way to, if you're on a very specific frame, you can flip the other way at that pipe there. And instead of going through the pipe, you walk backwards into the room and save yourself that time of going up and over. Yeah, it's like a really, like every speedrunner does it because it saves so much time. But
That's just insane.
yeah,
How they
what a
find that
weird-
stuff out.
What a weird time frame.
Yeah.
I
Kirby's
never played
Adventure.
Kirby.
Yeah. I've played Kirby games like very briefly, but I never played Kirby's Adventure.
This had a lot of graphics for an NES game.
It did. That's very
Like they did a good job with that.
Yeah, the pixel art's very good. Like
yeah.
like denser bits than I would expect.
Yeah. Castlevania. I
Oh,
never
yeah.
played those.
I never played it, but yeah.
There's a new, I think it's a show, movie, something coming out with Castlevania. I'm not sure.
Contra.
Contra?
I
That's
played
just
Contra
Alien?
a little bit.
What is it?
It's like a side scroller. Yeah, it says there it's a run and gun. It's like a side scroller. You've got a gun that's firing, and then you like kill the stuff and
Gotcha.
platform. Yeah.
Mega Man. I never played Mega Man. I played it when it got to the PlayStation, and there was Mega Man X5 was the first one I played, and you could switch between regular Mega Man and Zero, who had the sword.
Oh,
It was so cool.
okay. I have on the PlayStation 2. I actually have the Mega Man like Ultimate Collection.
Oh,
disc.
really?
Yeah, that's like a bunch of the old Mega Mans.
It might be on that.
It's
Oh no, probably wouldn't be if it was PS2, but still, yeah. Did you ever play Mega Man other than that one on the NES?
Oh yeah. I played Mega Man on the NES. I don't remember which one actually, because like, so for me, the thing with like Mega Man 1 through whatever on the NES, they all really felt the same. You know, like I mean,
yeah,
different bosses, and you can have the dog in one of them that helps you jump up and stuff like that. But like, the concept's very similar, so they all blended in for me. So I'm not sure which one I played, but I definitely played Mega Man a lot on the NES.
As someone who just finished a game that was an incredible storyline, none of these games have storylines that are good.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say.
I mean, it's just like
Mario, go save the queen. We save the queen. Go save her again. She's bad. She's gone again. Go save the queen.
yeah,
Princess, not queen.
Princess.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Legend of Zelda.
Legend of
was a
Zelda.
crappy game.
No, it wasn't. You're just mad because it doesn't hold your hand.
Listen,
It's open world
there's
on an NES.
Okay, listen.
Mm.
I
don't want to hear it.
Nothing. I didn't enjoy a single moment of playing this game.
How old were you when you played it?
How old I am now?
Exactly. you never played it before, so you don't have the nostalgic feels.
I agree. And honestly, like looking back at Pokemon, like red, blue, and yellow.
Yeah. Yellow is the best Pokemon game still. Yeah, I
watched.
know.
I
know.
Yes, actually,
Oh.
I watched a TikTok of this guy walking in and the son's playing Fire Red on his DS, and he's like, I can't get past the stupid tree. It says cut it down. I don't know how to get that. I was like, oh dang, that's right. I was like, it didn't tell you anything.
Yeah.
And the parent took the thing and he looked and he goes, why is your Charizard level 53 and everything else is level 4? He goes, I don't know. I keep fighting things, but no one else is getting experience. I don't know why.
I remember, man, Pokemon Yellow was just like Nidoqueen or Nidoking, just
Nidoking.
earthquake everybody.
Yeah.
They're all
So
dead.
it was in those games too, they had an issue with critical strike and it was based on speed. And it was also a broken crit strike system, so Nidoking could keep using it over and over, slash over and over again, and would do a ton of damage because of it.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
it's why speedrunners all use it. Not to keep talking about speedrunners, but
Yeah.
it was. But then the kid goes and he goes, we'll pick it up after lunch, and just turns it off. And the dad
Oh.
goes, did you save it? He goes, what?
Oh, no. Oh, man.
Yeah,
That's rough.
Yeah, but let's go ahead and move on. Mega Man 2.
Mega Man 2. Maybe one of the ones I played.
Maybe. Let's keep going.
Yep.
Super Mario Bros. 3 is
Of
number
course.
1.
Of course. Super
Yeah.
Mario Bros. 3 was a masterclass
100%.
in platforming.
I don't think there was a better NES game.
Oh
ever.
my god, it's so good. Like, that game is just phenomenal. Like,
Yeah.
and it's funny. It's like really cool because the whole thing plays like a play.
Yeah.
Like it's a play that you are playing. Yeah, like you have the curtains go down and like just the whole thing, and it's a really neat game. Like because you get like the Tanuki suit, and it's actually 2-player, and
The 2-player was big. Which is
yeah,
great. Yeah,
and
like-
the
or
map
like some-
system was really cool.
Yeah, and
Instead
the
of just
different
like
worlds.
yeah,
and,
like it wasn't as linear because you could choose little bonuses you could go over, or you could go fight
Yeah.
this roaming dude that's like changes his position. Like it was a phenomenal game, honestly.
100%. Yeah, it was great. Like, because we used to play it a lot. We also played it at my cousin's house a lot because he had a Super Nintendo that had a joint one.
Oh,
with the
okay.
2 in it. and
Yeah,
stuff, so we
nice.
played it there, but yeah. NES though, great console. Very limited, obviously, by the graphics.
Yeah, we can't talk about the NES without talking about giving your cartridges blowjobs anytime you have to try to play a game.
Was that one, or was that the Super Nintendo?
I mean, it was probably both, but I know my Nintendo is very, very finicky, and you've got to just...
Because I remember those up there.
Yeah, the little...
For anyone who doesn't know, look at this.
Yeah.
We have a nice Nintendo NES up there with, we didn't even talk about it, but Duck Hunt.
Duck Hunt, the gun.
The Duck Hunt gun. Yep.
Indeed.
What a weird technology for the time. It was the precursor to the Wii.
Yeah, really cool how it worked, where it would just like basically did imaging and sent it back down, and that's how that worked. My Duck Hunt gun was orange. I had the orange one.
Where did that come from?
It's just another one of the, like, it was like an option. You could buy the Nintendo with the gun, and it was orange instead. Yeah.
Interesting. I don't remember that.
It's cool. Like, when I was younger, I was like, man, I wish I had the gray one because it looks cooler. But now I'm like, nah, the orange one's way cooler.
We need to keep this moving forward here.
We do.
We're still on the first one, and we talked about that for like 20 minutes.
This will just be part 1.
I know, right? Holy cow.
Although, to be fair, for me, the Super Nintendo is going to be super quick because I've never played a Super Nintendo.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and move on to that one because Super Nintendo. I never played a Super Nintendo as a kid, except for that dual pack of the NES games.
Yeah.
So like we can kind of move on to Nintendo 60.
Sorry for all the SNES fans out there, but
I know
I never played it.
And
we can go through maybe the top 10.
Yeah, let's
games.
take a look at the top games. See if any of them ring a bell, if you will. Top 100 seems like a bit much.
Super Mario World.
Never.
That's
heard
when
of it.
Super Mario World. What? Oh, you're kidding. Okay.
I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I was gonna say you were talking about speedrunners, and you're telling me you don't know what Super Mario World is.
10, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. 9, Donkey Kong Country. 2, is Donkey Kong Country 1 going to be number 1? I know it's pretty big. Super Mario RPG. Oh,
What?
they just came out with a new one of these.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a remake. Super Mario All-Stars, never played it. Super Mario World 2.
Ooh, Yoshi's Island. Okay. Final Fantasy
3. I never
Super Metroid. Man, I feel really bad because we're missing a lot of games that a lot of people care about.
I know. Chrono Trigger. Shoot.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I have watched playthroughs of Chrono Trigger.
Okay.
I've not played through Chrono Trigger, but it's got some of the best music of any NES game. Or
really?
SNES game. Yeah, amazing. But yeah, Super Mario World.
Link to the Past is number 1. Yeah.
This was a great game.
Just like the first one. I know.
No. Yeah, I agree. I think Link to the Past is a great number 1 pick.
Super Mario World, it's really cool what the like modding community is doing with that, where like everybody's making mods of Super Mario World. And playing them.
Many. Yeah. And like it's really cool how the speedrunning community uses it.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. That is Super Nintendo.
They'll do like Super
past
Kaizo
it.
World and stuff like Kaizo blocks and things like that. It's crazy.
I feel like the N64 is going to be the bulk of what we both played. Me personally, because I didn't have it, I played at friend's house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely played a fair amount of Nintendo 64, but I never owned one myself either. And so one way I was able to play the Nintendo 64, which is how I played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, was my mom would borrow it from work, actually, with some games. Like she would bring it home for a weekend, like decently frequently, and let me play it, which was cool.
We did have it every so often. We would get it from like the rental store, like not Blockbuster.
Yeah,
that we would have in our city, and I'd be able to play a little bit.
Yeah,
I remember wanting the same game over and over and over until I found another game that I wanted over and over and over. And those two games were Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Stadium.
Okay.
Those two games were incredible in my book.
I remember Pokemon Stadium.
You never played Pokemon Snap?
That's the one where you take pictures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. I wasn't super into it, actually, because like My gaming style is like, how do I say? Like I'm very directive. Yes, I'm very like driven by like directives and things that like. And Pokemon Snap was just so like easygoing, and you know I think there were like take a picture of this and take a picture of that, but like I don't know, it just seemed too free flowing for me.
It definitely was. You start at the beginning and go to the end. You take pictures and that's it. Like you can do things like if you hit a Charmander with an apple into a pool of lava, he evolved into Charizard.
Oh,
things like that.
Okay.
Yeah, there's it was really neat. But let's go through the top 10 games here.
All right.
F-Zero X. Don't know it.
Yeah.
Super Smash Bros.
Oh, the first Super Smash Bros.
I forgot that was for the N64. Because I always unfortunately
Melee is the popular one. Yep.
Yeah.
For the GameCube. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, Super Smash Bros. The original one, I feel like was not as like it was good, but Melee was the very popular one.
Yeah.
Very popular.
Easily.
Yeah.
Perfect Dark.
Oh.
This might be like a JRPG or something.
It looks like it.
Oh, follow-up of GoldenEye. Well, maybe not.
Maybe not then.
Paper Mario. I never played it. I know a lot of people like it.
Yeah, Amanda likes it a lot. Paper Mario, but
yeah.
Oh, Star Fox, do a barrel roll.
Release date of 2001. That seems late.
So 2000 late.
2001. Oh, I guess not. No. Banjo Kazooie.
Banjo Kazooie.
Knockoff freaking Donkey Kong.
Is that what it is?
I have no idea. I've never played it.
I have
like
Banjo Kazooie on like Rare Replay on my Xbox because I'm guessing it was made by Rare. Yeah, Rareware. Yeah. And I've never played it, but apparently it was like very popular.
Really?
Like Banjo Kazooie was apparently like a very popular game, I guess.
All right.
So I've always wanted to give it a try. But
maybe I'll have to give it a try too.
And of course, I don't know
Super
what
Mario 64 is like.
I don't know what game is number one. It better be Mario Kart, I guess. Mario Kart 64, because that.
Yeah.
Because.
GoldenEye. GoldenEye's 3?
GoldenEye, okay.
I never played GoldenEye.
I never did either.
And now looking back at my Guess That Sound, the intro is the James Bond like 007 theme song.
Which one? What?
The doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. No, what is it? It's see now I can't think of it now. But when it starts, it's the actual like you see the gun barrel going across. And that's what the intro of the game is, not spray paint.
Oh.
Because I guessed it, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So
I forgot about Majora's Mask.
Ocarina of Time's gonna be one then.
Probably.
Yeah.
So I did play Majora's Mask when it came out for the 3DS.
Oh, okay. I have not played. I've played the very, very beginning of Majora's Mask, and I have it on an emulator that I want to actually play through it. But yeah, I've only done the beginning. I haven't played much of Majora's Mask.
All right, number one, ready? Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
Yeah, obviously.
That was a tremendous game.
I forgot about those two being on the N64.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, I mean, that Ocarina of Time was really good. I mean, I know that we're definitely trying to move things along, but I feel like we didn't talk about Super Mario 64 enough because that game, I'm surprised.
Talk about as much as you want.
I'm surprised that's behind 007, to be honest with you. Super Mario 64, that's like the Mario game. You know what I mean? Like,
yes,
I don't
know.
Like,
So yes, it was. I think it was the reason it was big is because it was different. It was the first time they went 3D with it.
Yeah.
And they did a perfect job with it.
Yeah. Well, other than all the glitches and stuff you can do to speedrun it.
But yeah, jumping through like the side of buildings. Just
yeah, just flying up. Yeah, it's crazy. But But yeah, like the concept of Super Mario 64 was so, like that. Super Mario 64 was the game where like if I was, other than Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, which I also played a lot, Super Mario 64 was the other game that I played on the Nintendo 64 when I was borrowing it or at somebody else's house.
I'm kind of annoyed that Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Stadium aren't even in the top 10.
Yeah, what even is F-Zero X? But F-Zero X looks familiar.
Like Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 wasn't even up there?
That was 19 though. Mario Kart 64 is only 18.
18? Mario Party?
Oh, Mario Party, okay.
Star Wars, Mario Party 2, Banjo Kazooie. 13. Where did
Diddy Kong Racing was What? Diddy Kong Racing beat Super Mario
I don't
Kart?
know. Yeah.
That's who ranked this?
Yeah. Mario Golf. Doom 64. Pokemon Stadium 2.
Okay.
The follow-up. How is Pokemon Stadium 2 better than Pokemon Stadium? This is a terrible list.
That's Tony
Pro
Hawk's Pro
Skater?
Skater. Yeah.
That was so good. You couldn't do
So good.
manuals in it, though.
Yeah.
The original Mario
Donkey Kong,
Party.
Pilot Wings.
There's
There's
Pokemon
Snap. 31. Man.
That's fair. It only had like 2 hours worth of game. So you could literally beat the game in like 2 hours. It was really bad. Yeah. But yeah, this N64, what a great console, though.
It was, yeah. It was a really good one.
Saw the addition of 4 controllers instead of 2.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Kind of neat.
Yeah, without having to get like a weird extent, because they used to make those like expansion plugs.
Yeah.
Like you plug in, like you do it in the one, and it just is a hub basically.
Did this have what is it? Not composite. The RCA.
Oh yes,
It did.
it did.
This is the first one with RCA. Because I
Yep.
know the other one didn't. Those you had to like plug it in and tune it
To the
channel
cable.
3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, what a time. What a time.
I remember having the little box that you could plug. So you plugged it into the little box. You plugged the cable into the box, and you plugged the box into the TV.
Yeah.
And then you could. There was a switch where you could change it from like channel 5 to 6 or 3 to 4 or whatever it was. Yeah.
Ah, good old days.
Yeah.
Moving on though, the GameCube. This was a gigantic leap from the 64.
Yeah.
Like,
First disc based one.
that's true.
It's kind of funny how
the
they
baby
flip flop a
discs.
little bit. Yeah, little discs.
Yeah. Yes. Let's see. The top GameCube games.
Yeah, man, what was on the GameCube? Definitely Twilight Princess is probably up there.
Gale of Darkness.
Mm.
Is
Why is it always 50? Just show us 10.
I keep going to the same thing though.
Oh, Super Mario
Sunshine?
That's only 41.
Oh my god. The Pikmin 2?
Wow.
Go to hell.
Not-
Eternal Darkness? Not
Amanda
happening,
loves.
bro.
Oh, there's Twilight Princess. Yeah, Amanda loves Pikmin. Oh, Ocarina of Time
Oh.
Master Quest. What is that?
the remaster.
Oh,
There's
Smash
Melee.
Bros. Melee.
This is the one that I always remember as Smash
Yep.
Bros.
The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. What's that? Promotional disc bundled with hardware.
Zelda and Zelda 2.
Yeah,
As
I
well
feel
as
like
Ocarina of Time
that
and
shouldn't
Majora's
be
Mask.
ranked.
Yeah, right. That's cheating.
Like, come on. Oh, Resident Evil. Okay.
I never played it.
Resident Evil started getting up there. I've watched people play Resident Evil.
Yeah.
I haven't. I may have played a little bit of it, but not really.
Not my kind of game.
Metroid Prime. Oh, Wind Waker.
Oh my god, that's
Yes.
right. I always assume it's a Wii game.
Oh,
Because
the
it came out for the Wii U.
remaster. Yeah, remaster came out for the Wii U.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh god, the first cel-shaded game.
The Wind Waker was so good.
And then Paper Mario. Which
Wow,
even Paper
really?
Mario seems stupid.
Yeah, so
go back one. We found out that these lists aren't great.
Yeah.
Luigi's Mansion.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
I never played Luigi. I've never played a single Luigi's Mansion game actually.
Really?
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Oh, Animal.
Oh my
The original
God.
Animal
How is
Crossing?
Animal Crossing not higher.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of Animal Crossing personally. It's very like I
I'm not
said,
either.
it's way too free flowing.
If I'm gonna play something like that, I'm playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
That's it.
Well, I mean, yeah, and I mean, it's not even like Minecraft either. It's like worse, in my opinion. but
100%. Yeah. I'm
in
not a
terms
fan
of
it.
building, yeah, but
Friend of it. Yeah. I'm not a fan of it.
Not
That's what I meant.
Animal
Yeah.
Crossing's no friend of mine.
Ain't no friend of mine. Prince of Persia.
Sands of Time, yeah. I remember my stepbrother had that on Xbox, actually. Super Monkey Ball. All
Did
right.
you ever play Super Monkey
Yes.
Ball? Yeah.
Yes. I actually thoroughly enjoyed Super Monkey Ball.
Me too.
So I didn't actually have a GameCube either, but my cousin who lived next door to me did.
Oh, really?
And so she had Super Monkey Ball and then my stepbrothers had one too, actually, but that was a little while after that. But that's where I played Wind Waker. But yeah, Super Monkey Ball we played a lot.
Yeah, I
that
used
game.
to play it a lot too.
Yeah.
At a buddy of mine's house who lived actually down the road too.
Oh,
Simpsons Hit and Run.
yeah. Oh man.
Oh, jeez.
I remember because that was Grand Theft Auto-esque.
Yeah.
Um,
It was
almost.
a taxi game that was just rethemed. Is what it
Okay.
was. But there's Gale of Darkness 40. Boy, these Pokemon games are not getting any recognition. Yeah, see? Mario X Collection. You can run as Zero. He's got the sword.
Oh, Mega Man, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful Joe. Oh, man.
The
So
hell?
I didn't have Beautiful Joe on the GameCube, but I had Beautiful Joe on the PlayStation 2. Like, my mom brought it home one day.
Dude, Spider-Man 2.
Oh, yes.
Played the hell out of that on the PlayStation.
I remember playing Spider-Man, on the PlayStation as well. And I was like, oh, my God, you can touch the ground.
Right? It was the best thing in the world.
Yeah, because Spider-Man 1, you just fall to your death.
Yeah, right. You get below a certain point and go here.
Yeah. Spider-Man 2, you could touch the ground.
The other big difference between this, I actually watched an interview with the creators, and they were talking about how like 50% of development was getting the webs to work right. Because in the first game, you could just in the sky. There's
Oh,
nothing else that you
right.
could- This, you had to be near a building,
Right.
and you used to be able to go. And I remember going up to the Empire State Building and this freaking thing and just looking out and being like, how can graphics get better than this? And now I look, it's a bunch of fucking squares.
Polygon, yeah, just
Yeah.
triangles.
Like I just played the new Spider-Man and you can see days, beautiful like ray tracing going on.
Oh, man.
It is gorgeous. And like you look at these old ones, they sucked, but playing them, oh my God, I loved Spider-Man 2.
Wow.
It was
Yeah.
such
Yeah,
a
that
good
was
game.
that was a good game. For sure.
Totally
More-
Pro Skater 3,
yeah.
great game.
Wow.
Beyond Good and Evil,
Phantasy Star Online. Wow, that's funny. So
Fantasy.
yeah, I played Phantasy Star Online, but actual just Phantasy Star Online on the PC. It was a long time ago, but not this long time ago. It was like I had moved out of my mom's house and lived with my sister.
Mhm.
And my sister's boyfriend like wanted to play Phantasy Star Online, but it wasn't in the United States. And so there was like a cracked version that had translations and stuff like that, and it let you connect to the Korean servers
Really?
and stuff like that. And we played Phantasy Star Online on our PCs, like on this version that let you play on the Korean stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's funny seeing Phantasy Star Online here because I'd never heard of it until he.
Still haven't. This looks funny with the PH.
Yeah, it's like a space fantasy JRPG kind of.
KRPG?
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, KRPG. Yeah.
Yeah. Good console. Great console. Obviously had all the way through, the controllers were pretty revolutionary on each side, right? You had the weird third hand for the N64.
Oh god.
The one that comes out of your stomach like
Yeah, yeah.
Moving on though, in 2006,
The Wii.
17 years ago. Wow. Right?
That's yeah.
That is insane. That
Actually, almost exactly November 19th. We're only like a half a month removed from that.
dang.
Yeah.
God, this is going to be good though. The top freaking Wii games.
The Wii Sports because it came
It's
with
got to
it.
be number one, right?
Yeah. Oh man, so I never owned a Wii myself either.
You are
Or-
horrible.
So actually I did, but later in life when I was older. And I had the Guitar Hero on it actually. But
Oh my God, I had the Guitar Hero. That's where I had World Tour.
yes. World Tour came out for the Wii. Oh my God, that's how I learned how to play drums. Like
So,
literally.
Same.
Yeah.
Because it actually, you could like. I
It's
don't know if
actually
you saw-
real.
Exactly. They
Like,
had people sit down and play it like they'd actually play it.
yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, this is so good.
Like
And
it's two cymbals, 3 pads, and you actually get a bass drum pedal, and it's like,
Yeah.
And if you're playing on expert, you're literally playing the beat,
Yeah.
to the song.
100%.
Yeah, but I remember, oh my God, remember the you had to put the Wiimotes in
100%.
the controllers. Oh my
1000%.
God, that was such a pain in the ass.
Funny thing about the Wii remotes, they just ran through low energy Bluetooth. That's how they connected.
Oh, okay.
And because of that, you could hijack the signal on them. And when they're put in pairing mode, they're actually put in Bluetooth pairing mode.
Oh, okay.
And you could connect them to a computer and use it as a MIDI input.
Oh, really?
It was a wireless MIDI controller.
Wow.
So back in the day, I used to write beats and stuff just for fun. And I would use the Guitar Hero
Drum
drums
set?
in order to do it.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was so good.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Number 10, Wii Sports Resorts. I
That
did
makes
play
sense.
this.
That was not a piece of crap. I don't know. I never played it, but it came out later. So
Oh, maybe not. Wait, no, I didn't play Resorts because I played the skiing one.
that was what was that one?
I don't know. It's probably in here somewhere, but
Yeah.
Brawl, the
Super
follow-up
Smash
to
Bros.
Melee,
Brawl,
which
okay.
was fantastic. Donkey Kong Country Returns. Never
That
played it.
beat that Donkey Kong Country beat Super Smash Bros.
I don't know.
These rankings are weird.
I know. Twilight
What are these
Princess
based
is
on?
7.
Yeah, Twilight Princess, that was a remake.
Was it?
Yeah. Right?
I don't think so. I think Twilight Princess was the first one because it was the first one where you had the hand controls with the sword.
Hold on.
I don't think this was a remake. I think this was
Oh,
an
okay.
actual thing because you actually were able to use the controller to control the sword.
What was the one? Oh, Twilight. Oh no, that is Twilight Princess.
Yeah.
What was the popular one on the GameCube that we just talked about?
Wind Waker.
No, there was Wind Waker and there was another one.
Majora's Mask?
No,
Was
that
the-
was 64.
Yeah. I think that was it.
No, there was another one.
It was the collector's edition random thing.
Yeah, but no, there was one that I knew that Amanda played that wasn't Wind Waker. That was
I don't know.
oh man. All right. We'll proceed. I got to look this up now.
Yeah, you look it up. Resident Evil again. I never played it. Wasn't a huge fan of those. Indiana Jones? The heck? Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles though.
Okay.
This is a great game.
I've never played Xenoblade Chronicles, but I've heard it's very popular and
It's
has
very good. Yeah. Super Mario Galaxy 2 and Super Mario Galaxy. Well, what do we think is number 1 then?
What? This is the Wii?
Yeah. Maybe it might
Wii
be
Sports.
Wii Sports.
It's
It
gotta
might
be.
actually be
It's
Wii
got to be Wii
Sports.
Sports.
I'd say
Iconic. Oh, okay.
Metroid? Okay,
Wow.
how did it not even make the top 10 then? What is this? Horrible rating. The Last Story, Punch Out.
Wii Sports is 18.
Oh my god. Skyward Sword. That was this one as well. Mario Kart Wii. That's right. Oh my god, do you remember Mario Kart Wii? They sold the accessory for the Wii remote to go
Oh
into.
yeah,
and
the
you steer it
circle.
like
Yeah.
this. Yeah. Oh man, good times.
Yeah, Twilight Princess came out in 2006 for the GameCube.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Why did I think Twilight Princess came out
We're
for?
talking about blah blah blah.
Maybe I'm thinking Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword definitely was the one that came. That was definitely a Wii release. Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Lego Star Wars. That was great though.
Actually, well, I was gonna say Skyward Sword did not have a lot of people hated it.
Yeah.
A lot of people hated Skyward
I
Sword.
hated the bird. That's all
Yeah,
kept
I
hearing
mean,
about.
it was a little clunky, but
New Super Mario Bros. Wii. Yeah, that was one. Of
oh
the,
yeah,
they used to be able to buy one. Oh my god, World of Goo.
I've never played that.
It was weird.
Looks like Bridge Builder.
It's all it is.
Oh
That's
really?
exactly what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you use it so you can connect. There's these little gloopy guys that travel around on these little legs, and you have to drag them to make the bridge and construction. But they are always like wiggly a little bit because
Oh.
they're not structural.
Okay.
And you had to get them to the other side.
Wow.
That's all it was.
Huh.
So that's exactly what it is. Bridge Builder.
Okay.
Wario Land. Rayman Origins was fun. And then last but not least, we have the
Oh, Wii Fit.
Plus. Oh my god, the Wii Fit board.
Yeah, and it came with the
Man.
the board. It had
yeah.
the scale thing. Yeah,
Mhm.
dude, we like.
Weird.
I remember using Wii Fit, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get in shape. This
How'd
is
that
gonna.
go?
I mean, I was very skinny then, actually.
You didn't
So
even need it.
yeah, I
Yep.
didn't need it then. I need it now. I need Wii Fit now.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh my god, Dragon Ball Z.
Budokai Tenkaichi.
Yeah, 3. So I played Budokai 1 and 2 religiously on the PlayStation.
I was gonna say Dragon Ball Z Budokai is like. That sounds extremely familiar.
Yeah, Tenkaichi 3 was the third one. I think that was actually the name of the third one. I don't think there was a Budokai 3. But Dragon Ball Z was such a weird game because the concept of it never changed. It always followed the show.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
So every single game was exactly the freaking same. So like Budokai 3, no, Budokai, I think 2 was the one that I had for the PlayStation. I think that was the most well-known one. Yeah. That's what the cover looked like.
Mm.
Did you have that one?
Oh, I didn't have any of them. I didn't have any of the Dragon Ball Z games, but
Really?
I did. Like I had friends that played them, and it's like a fighting. It's like almost like a Tekken Street Fighter kind of thing.
Kind of, yeah,
right?
but it had 3 dimensions in it.
Right.
So not only
Yeah,
were
you could fly
2D,
around. Yeah.
You could move and stuff, and it was really cool in that aspect because again, during this time you had a lot of side scroller fighters. Side scroller fighters? No. I don't know the actual word for it, but 2D fighters.
Yeah.
So you had this where you're able to do crazy things, and like they had special attacks. Like I remember the father-son Kamehameha, where you would get Gohan and he would be able to use the Kamehameha, and then you'd have Goku behind him as a ghost.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah. Cool. What a good system too, though. The Wii.
Yeah, but man, I can't believe that Wii Sports isn't up there. So I didn't have a Wii until later. Like I didn't have one when I was a kid or whatever. But I did like I had friends that had Wiis. Like we like one friend specifically, and we would like go to his house and play the crap out of Wii Sports. Like,
Oh yeah.
that's just like it's funny because so the Wii wasn't so much. I feel like the Wii wasn't as much of like I'm going to sit and play a nice single player game that has a story. It was like a party console.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Like it was like you get your friends together, you try to box that one guy that nobody can ever beat.
Yeah.
You play baseball, you do golf, like
tennis, dude.
Yeah.
Dude,
the tennis was good.
Once you found out that instead of hitting like that with tennis, you could just go like that.
Yeah.
And it would flip it out and cause the ball to go way off to the side.
Yeah.
And
Wii bowling.
Wii bowling, though.
Wii bowling.
Just when they jump up, when you missed it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I think this one played a bit of
Did
Wii
you ever
bowling.
play Wii bowling?
Really? That's surprising.
I mean, I kind of saw it coming, but I think you played baseball more, right? Oh, there wasn't a baseball. Oh, see.
Oh, Wii bowling gives you PTSD.
Oh, no. Sorry, Spary.
I'm sorry.
We'll leave that topic be then. You did a good job.
It was a good game.
Finally participated.
Yeah,
Jesus, guy. Then next is the Wii U, but we're not talking about the Wii U because I feel like no one talks about the Wii U, and it should.
Oh man, they stopped the article at the Wii U. Is the Switch a handheld console by definition?
Yes. It's considered a hybrid console with the Virtual Boy.
The Virtual Boy.
Oh God, what another! I don't know if you ever
Look at that. They were ahead of their time. Look at that headset. That looks just like VR headsets.
It's the Vision Pro, man.
Yeah.
That's where they got the
Nintendo
idea.
needs to get back into it.
God, some of these handheld consoles.
I know. That's
Play
going to
the
be a good
shit on
episode,
it.
I think.
I agree.
I'm just going to talk about Pokemon Yellow for an hour.
And that's the thing,
That's
though.
it.
I'm going to talk about Yellow, Gold, Sapphire. Just up the line.
This yellow.
Yeah. I honestly don't know that I could even pick a 1-star console.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the 1-star review.
I don't even think I could. I think there's so little that, like, if you pushed a game, maybe I could do, but even then, like.
Oh, man. Game. Yeah, let's do game. My 1-star review game is going to be an NES game.
Yeah.
And the only reason it's a 1-star review game, because I bet it's a good game now. Like, I think it's probably actually a very good game because it's a very popular one. But I always got my shit pushed in on, I believe it was the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game.
Oh, really?
Not the arcade game, but
the arcade game was the one that was a side scroller.
yes, that one. Oh my God, that was a phenomenal game.
Oh, yeah,
actually, I played
100%.
the shit out of that game.
And they had
But
it for the Game Boy.
the original, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, for some, like, I need to go back and play it to see what I was doing wrong, but every single time I left the sewer, I got fucking ran over by a truck and
It's
just
not
dead.
Frogger.
Well, that's the thing, is that there'd be like a
Yeah.
shredder truck, like Shredder's people, like the Foot Clan or whatever, would like have a truck and they would run you over if you left the sewer. And I was just like, how the fuck do you play this game?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But yeah, so that'll be my one. star review. It's probably a very good game, but when I was younger, I did not know how to play it and just kept getting run over. And
There's so many times that's happened to me with like old games. I'm sitting there like, I don't understand what the heck I'm doing. I'm just gonna start pressing buttons.
Yep.
Yeah. 100%. For me, I think it would be Resident Evil.
Okay.
Specifically because I don't do horror-esque games.
Oh.
That kind of style.
Oh yeah, just like how you don't like horror movies either. Okay. Yeah.
Shocker, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just never struck my fancy.
Yeah.
So, but that's the closest you're gonna get. I think all these consoles are phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think we've
The consoles are good. I'm surprised you didn't say the original Zelda was the 1-star review. Just to spite me.
Yeah, get rid of that Resident Evil. Yeah, no, it's definitely that.
No.
What a shitty game.
No.
The graphics sucked.
It was good.
The character designs were shitty.
Great.
The open world aspect.
Look, how do you not like
nothing.
Octoroks? Octoroks are cool.
No.
They're still in the game.
No.
Yeah, they are.
I don't believe you. And I just don't understand how they expect you to know to go grab this stupid candle and light every fucking tree on fire. Good fucking luck.
That I'll give you.
Yeah, good luck.
That one, yeah.
One random place.
I don't remember if that was required to push the story along, though, was it?
It was one of the main
Oh, it was one of the
things.
temples.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's probably some pattern or something that smart people knew of and were like, oh, this one looks good.
The internet wasn't around back then.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
But I mean, that's the
in
thing.
its
You
infancy.
got to be smart to play the game.
That's fair. I
But,
wasn't smart.
oh, man, we talked about the NES without talking about Game Genie. You said you never had an NES, though, right?
No.
Game Genie.
Is that Game Shark?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so basically, you actually plug the game cartridge into the Game Genie and then plug the Game Genie into the game, into the console. And then it came with a booklet of codes for the different games, like Infinite, like Don't Take Damage in the original
You'll be able
Zelda.
to buy those anywhere.
Yeah.
Like now it's like, oh my God, no way. Like not allowed to get sued for selling stuff like that.
And it's crazy because it makes you wonder, like, did the manufacturer, like, did Nintendo put those codes in there, or did Game Genie figure out a way to overwrite part of the game when it's sending it? Because it's going through. The data's going through the Game Genie.
Yeah.
So is it manipulating the data that says if damage is taken, nope, you don't take damage, sorry.
I don't know. That's
You know, like
interesting.
I wonder how that works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Did you,
I'm gonna go down a YouTube rabbit hole on that sometime.
Did you ever buy one of those classic consoles that had all the games on them?
No,
Like
no.
Toys R Us
Like the
used to
mini
sell?
ones. Yeah, no, I never. I
Neither.
like when I really wanted them was the time when they were really popular and you couldn't find them. And then like
Like, whatever.
I was just like, I'll just use an emulator.
That's exactly where I was at. I was like, man, I can get on my phone.
Yeah.
'Cause at the time I was using
Oh,
like
man.
the Galaxy Nexus.
Yep.
And I was like,
Yeah.
screw it.
Yeah, man. Remember when you could just download the emulators and just load the ROMs onto your phone and then you got a Game Boy in your pocket.
Easy. It was
Easy.
a different time.
Yeah.
Different time.
Didn't even have to jailbreak or root for that.
No. But I think we're good. I think we've talked about Nintendo enough for the day.
Yeah.
You guys, thank you so much for watching. If you stuck around this far, make sure. If you stuck around this far and haven't gone back and subscribed on YouTube, I don't know what to say anymore to get you to do it. Like, there's just a link straight up below here. Just click it and press subscribe. It's as easy as that.
Just do it.
Do it. Or you can follow on things like Spreaker or Apple Podcasts or anything like that. All that helps. Let's see if on Apple Podcast if we can get someone to leave a 5-star review and we'll read it. How about that?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think that'll be fun.
Well, I
think,
mean, we'll read any review you put out there.
no.
No?
1 star. You guys are shit.
I'll read that.
Oh my God. I'll do it. I swear.
I'll do it. I'll read that. Oh.
But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to stay tuned for our Christmas episode that hopefully will be happening in 2 weeks now. Not from today, but from when this airs. So,
Which would be today to them. Yes.
exactly yes. Today.
Oh, yeah. When it airs, though, not when you watch this necessarily.
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. So more than likely on Christmas there's gonna be an episode. Watch it kind of whenever. I don't even know what it's gonna be about. Maybe it'll just be about Christmas stuff.
Oh, maybe we should do toys again. Did we do toys
We
already?
did toys already.
Well, we could do
We could do it.
like thing,
We
you
can
know,
do, like,
for
Christmassy
Christmas.
stuff.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
like the toys that you opened
Yeah.
or like your presents.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we should do.
Christmas present.
Yeah, like notable Christmas presents. Yeah.
Well, anyway, thank you guys so much. Make sure to stay tuned. Why don't you go? So, also down below, there's other episodes that we've put out. Make sure to check those out. There's a lot of cool ones down there.
They're
I'm
cool.
sure there's something that'll. I'm gonna use the phrase again, but strike your fancy. So,
Usually it's tickle.
nope. I'm
you
saying
get your fancy-
strike because
okay.
of.
Oh,
Spacey. Yeah.
I see.
Oh yeah. Oh,
He
yeah,
didn't even
100%.
laugh.
He didn't. He's
he
got a
didn't-
very.
He doesn't
dry sense of
appreciate it.
humor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever though. We'll let him be. You guys have a great rest of your day and thank you for
Yeah.
watching.
Thank you.
Later.